Liverpool are in the race to sign a £60 million monster who could be better than Gordon. Change has been in the air at Liverpool this year, and Arne Slot's promising project appears to be on the right track. Pre-season results should be approached with caution, but the adaptation of the Dutch manager's style is extremely promising. In an exciting friendly match in Philadelphia, where the Reds defeated Arsenal 2-1, they began to demonstrate their ball-playing abilities. While fans want to see some activity in midfield, the addition of a player who can manage the basics of the game and offer competition to Wataru seems necessary. At Anfield, central defense has long been viewed as an area needing renewal, especially with Joel Matip's contract expiring in June. However, Jarell Quansah's rise has alleviated the need for urgent investment. Similarly, attacking wings also require additional strength, particularly with Mohamed Salah entering his final year and future concerns increasing. With sporting director Richard Hughes suggesting Liverpool could see a crescendo in August, it appears FSG is ready to ramp up their efforts in the coming weeks. According to sources, Liverpool is among the top Premier League clubs interested in signing Pedro Neto this summer. However, Tottenham Hotspur is also showing interest. Title favourites Arsenal and Manchester City are also keen on the 24-year-old player, who has remained one of the most coveted wingers in English football despite suffering injury issues in recent years. Valued at £60 million by Wolverhampton Wanderers, it is generally accepted that Neto will be sold this summer. His ability to be highly effective on both the right and left wings makes him an excellent addition for Liverpool as they re-enter the Champions League and step into a new era. Neto has managed to stand out in the Premier League for several years. He joined Wolves from Lazio in 2019 for £8 million when he was only 19. Now, having become a sensation, Neto has established himself as one of the most talented players in Wolves' modern history. At the start of the 2023-2024 season, manager Gary O'Neill described him as incredibly talented and physically gifted. Neto's career has been plagued by injuries, but he reached an elite level last season, recording 3 goals and 11 assists in 24 matches across all competitions, despite long periods on the sidelines due to hamstring injuries. Slot, like Jürgen Klopp, implements an intense football style born from intense training sessions, but unlike his predecessor, he has an exemplary fitness record from his previous 2 clubs, Feyenoord and AZ Alkmaar. Neto also has extensive experience on the right wing, where his preference for his left foot allows him to cut inside and create havoc. According to FBref, last season he was in the 1st percentile for assists and the 9th percentile for progressive carries among attacking midfielders and wingers in the Premier League. The Portuguese international stands out as a dynamic and versatile option for a healthy attacking roster at Merseyside. Although Liverpool is more interested in signing Anthony Gordon, this transfer appears quite costly. Therefore, Pedro Neto is currently the main focus for Liverpool. Analyst Ben Mattinson praised Neto as a pace monster, suggesting that he could add a new dimension to Slot's wide game and make Liverpool's already attractive squad even more fluid for a successful season. Gordon had an impressive campaign in 2023-2024, scoring 12 goals and providing 11 assists across all competitions. Following this success, he was named Newcastle's Player of the Year. Jamie Carragher praised him for stepping up a level. The former Everton player achieved a career goal contribution rate of 0.3 on the right wing and 0.4 on the left wing. Therefore, it is not expected that Liverpool will solve the Salah issue initially with a versatile performer like Neto. However, it's certain that Neto will be a good alternative to Luis Diaz, one of the Premier League's best left wingers, who has been linked with other clubs this summer. Although Gordon offered a much higher goal performance than the old gold phenomenon last season, basic statistics show that Neto could contribute more to Liverpool's first team. Neto statistically proves to be more creative and progressive than Gordon, at least based on last season's performance. He was not at the same standard in terms of scoring goals, but acted as a playmaker in a goal-starved Wolves team. Transferring to Slot's Liverpool could significantly change this situation, as the Anfield side created more big chances than their opponents in the Premier League last season. Wolves, on the other hand, ranked 16th, highlighting the importance of Neto's creative contribution. As an addendum, Newcastle ranked 2nd with 97 big chances. Neto's performance last season largely summarizes what he could do with any of the northern teams. Liverpool is determined to sign Neto this summer. This does not mean underestimating Gordon's exciting skill set, but it is certain that the Portuguese player, when fit and in form, is a force to be reckoned with and will be an important alternative in Liverpool's squad. Liverpool are also chasing a £50 million world-class centre-back as they prepare to accelerate in the final month of the transfer market. The Reds are set to return to action after playing against Manchester United on Sunday, with the transfer window about to accelerate. Liverpool plans to sign 4 new players. The 4 positions Liverpool hopes to reinforce are centre-back, defensive midfield, and potentially 2 new wide-forward players. Anthony Gordon is one of Liverpool's key targets, but as previously mentioned, Pedro Neto appears to be the most serious candidate. Alongside the forward transfer, the Reds are making intense efforts to strengthen the defensive line. German sources claim that Eintracht Frankfurt's William Pacho has been considered a potential option by the Reds for a long time. It is stated that Pacho is seen as an alternative to former target Lenny Yoro, who joined Manchester United. If Pacho, who has rapidly developed over the last 2 years, were to join Liverpool this summer, it would reportedly cost the club £50 million. Reports claim that Liverpool is preparing to make concrete offers for the players they are interested in within the next 10 days. As a result, it is expected that the Reds will soon formalize their interest in Pacho. The 22-year-old player could be a smart transfer for the Reds. He may have a high price tag, but he also has a high ceiling potential. According to Eintracht Frankfurt manager Dino Topmüller, Pacho has world-class potential, which could be transformed into a special career at Anfield. Real Madrid is quietly working on a Bosman transfer for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Real Madrid has pulled off extraordinary transfer business over the past few seasons. They have added some of the best young talents in the football world to their squad and have acquired some top players on free transfers, with Kylian Mbappe being the most recent example. Los Blancos have now set their sights on Trent Alexander-Arnold. According to Spanish sources, Real Madrid is quietly working on signing the Liverpool Academy product on a free transfer. The English player has entered the final 12 months of his contract and will be able to start pre-contract negotiations with foreign clubs in January. Trent Alexander-Arnold was promoted to Liverpool's first team in the summer of 2016 and played a significant role in Jürgen Klopp's success at Anfield. The 25-year-old player is considered one of the key figures at the Merseyside club. However, his future at the club remains uncertain as his current contract expires in 2025. Although he seems determined to stay at Liverpool for at least another season, his long-term future is still unclear as a new contract has not yet been signed. The Reds do not want to lose him, but within 6 months, things could get out of their control as he will be free to sign a pre-contract with an overseas club. Real Madrid has been linked with Liverpool's mainstay throughout the summer. Although reports suggested they could add him to the squad before the transfer window closed, Carlo Ancelotti made it clear that they would not make any more signings this transfer window. However, their interest in Alexander-Arnold's services continues. Although Dani Carvajal still appears to be at his peak, he is already 32, and Lucas Vázquez does not seem likely to stay for long. As a result, Los Blancos need a long-term right back, and the English international appears to be a good target for them. They are quietly working on a Bosman transfer to bring Alexander-Arnold to Madrid next summer, with their superstar Jude Bellingham reportedly helping with the process. The English player is currently on holiday with Liverpool's key player. The bond between the two is excellent, which could benefit Real Madrid as they aim to sign Alexander-Arnold on a free transfer.